Welcome to this SkillPad video resource, where we make learning simple. In this video, we are going to look at safety at home. Have you ever tripped over a misplaced toy? Or perhaps touched a hot pan by mistake? These things can happen to anyone. Our homes are our special places. They are where we relax, eat, and spend time with family. We think of them as the safest places on Earth. But sometimes, accidents can happen right where we live. These accidents can be big or small. Falls are one of the most common accidents that can happen at home. It is so easy to slip on a wet floor or trip over something left lying around. To prevent falls, always keep your floors clear. Put toys, shoes, and bags away in their proper places. Fires are another serious danger we need to be careful about. Never leave cooking food unattended on the stove. If you are frying or grilling, stay in the kitchen. Keep things that can burn, like kitchen towels and paper, away from the cooker. It is also a brilliant idea to have smoke alarms in your home. These amazing devices can detect smoke and make a loud noise to warn you of danger. Choking can happen to anyone, at any age. To prevent choking, always cut food into small, manageable pieces. When you are eating, sit down and take your time. Chew your food properly before you swallow. Also, keep small objects like coins, marbles, and small toy parts away from little children. To prevent cuts, always handle knives and scissors with care. To prevent poisoning, keep all cleaning products, medicines, and chemicals in their original containers, stored in high cupboards. For burn prevention, always use oven gloves when taking hot dishes out of the oven. Turn pot handles towards the back of the stove so they cannot be knocked over easily. But even with the best prevention, accidents can still happen sometimes. Knowing what to do can make a big difference. Let's learn some basic first aid. If someone gets a small cut, the first step is to stop the bleeding. Take a clean cloth or a bandage and press it firmly on the cut. Hold it there for a few minutes. Once the bleeding has stopped, you need to clean the wound. Gently wash the area with clean water and a little soap. This helps to remove any dirt and germs. For nosebleeds, which can look quite scary, it is important to stay calm. Ask the person to sit down and lean forward slightly. Then, gently pinch the soft part of their nose, just below the bony bridge. Hold the pinch for about 10 minutes. Ask them to breathe through their mouth. Burns need immediate attention. If someone gets a minor burn, you need to cool it down quickly. Hold the burned area under cool running water for at least 20 minutes. Do not use ice, as it can damage the skin. After cooling it, you can cover the burn with a clean, non-fluffy cloth. Never pop any blisters that form. Sprains happen when you twist a joint, like an ankle or a wrist. The first aid for a sprain is easy to remember with the word RICE. R stands for rest, so avoid putting weight or pressure on the injured area for the first 24 to 48 hours, or until the pain and swelling subside. I stands for ice, so apply an ice pack or cold compress to the injured area for 15 to 20 minutes at a time, every 2 to 3 hours, during the first 48 hours to help reduce swelling and pain. C is for compression, so wrap the injured area with an elastic bandage to help reduce swelling and provide support. Be careful not to wrap it too tightly. And finally, E is for elevation. Keep the injured area elevated above the level of your heart as much as possible to help minimize swelling. Every home should have a first aid kit. It is like having a tiny emergency room right in your cupboard. So, what should be inside this amazing box of tricks? First, you will need plasters in all different shapes and sizes, sterile dressings, sticky tape, disposable gloves, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, scissors, and painkillers. Check your kit every few months to make sure nothing has expired. Finally, include a first aid manual. This can be a lifesaver if you are feeling panicked. In a real emergency, it is totally normal to feel scared or panicked. But the most important rule is to try your best to stay calm. Take a deep breath. Your own safety is the next crucial rule. Before you rush to help someone, just stop and look around. Is there any danger to you? If the situation is serious, you need to call for emergency services. When you call, speak clearly. Tell the operator what has happened, where you are, and how many people are injured. Have you ever tried to find something in a dark room? It is tricky, isn't it? Good lighting is not just about making our homes look nice. It is actually a super important part of home safety. Proper lighting helps us to see where we are going and prevents us from tripping over things. Dark hallways and staircases are especially dangerous. Making sure these areas are well lit can prevent many nasty falls. Different rooms in your home need different types of lighting. In the kitchen, you need bright, focused light over the counters where you prepare food. This is called task lighting. In the living room, you might want softer, more relaxing light. A combination of a main ceiling light and some smaller lamps works well. For outdoor areas like your front porch or back garden path, good lighting can prevent trips and make your home feel more secure. Just like we need to breathe, our homes need to breathe too. This is called ventilation. As we live and breathe in our homes, we create moisture from cooking, showering, and even breathing. Good ventilation whisks this old air away and brings in fresh, clean air from outside. It helps to prevent mold and makes your whole house feel cleaner. The easiest way is to open your windows and doors regularly, even for just 10 to 15 minutes a day. This creates a cross breeze that flushes out the old air. The kitchen is often called the heart of the home. For food and nutrition enthusiasts, it is also a laboratory for creating healthy meals, so it must be kept clean at all times. The surfaces you work on need to be safe, durable, and easy to clean. One key factor is how easy the surface is to clean. A non-porous surface does not have tiny holes where germs and bacteria can hide. Materials like quartz, stainless steel, and laminate are great choices. Durability is another important consideration. Your kitchen worktop has to put up with spills, heat, and sharp knives. Choosing a tough material means your worktop will stay safe and look good for longer. Water is essential for life. We need it for drinking, cooking, and cleaning. But it is not just about drinking enough water, it is about drinking safe, clean water. Most of us are lucky to have clean water piped directly into our homes. One of the simplest ways to ensure your water is safe is to look after your taps and plumbing. When you are cooking, always use cold water from the tap for drinking and preparing food. When making things like baby formula, it is always safest to boil the water first and then let it cool down. In conclusion, we have been on an amazing journey, exploring all the ways to make our homes safer. We have learned that being safe is not about being scared. It is about being smart and prepared. We started by understanding that simple things can cause accidents. Prevention is always better than cure. We also became first aid heroes, learning how to handle common injuries with confidence. We discovered how our home environment plays a role in our safety and well-being. Good lighting prevents falls and makes tasks easier. Fresh air brings health and prevents problems like mold. We focused on the heart of the home, the kitchen, and the lifeblood of our bodies, water. We now know how to choose safe surfaces and maintain clean water supplies. By putting all these pieces together, you have created a complete checklist for home safety. You now have the knowledge to turn your home into a true sanctuary, a place where you can relax, learn, and grow, safely and happily. You are now equipped with the knowledge and skills to protect what matters most, your home and your loved ones. Thank you for using this SkillPad video resource. We hope it shed more light on safety at home. Come with us as we wade through the world of nutrition and food technology for your learning pleasure. We hope to see you again soon.